Creative and Fun Learning 3-Word Story Starter Challenge. Once upon a time, in a bustling school on a bright and sunny Friday afternoon, the students were eagerly awaiting their creative and fun learning session. The teacher, Miss Clara, had a special challenge for them, a 3-word story starter challenge. With excitement bubbling in every child's eyes, they hurried back to their desks and began brainstorming 3 random words that they could use for their stories. Tree, dinosaur, and cake were the first to be shouted out by a group of giggling girls. One by one, they put pen to paper and began weaving their tales around those 3 words. The classroom was filled with the sound of typing and scribbling as the children poured their creativity onto their pages. When time was up, each child took turns reading their stories aloud. In a land far, far away, there stood a giant dinosaur cake made entirely of trees. One girl read with enthusiasm. The classroom erupted in laughter and applause. Miss Clara smiled at each child as they finished reading, her eyes sparkling with delight. She then announced that it was time to choose the best 3-word story starter of the day. "The winning story," she declared dramatically, "is in a world of endless possibilities. A tree-eating dinosaur was caught eating cake. Well done!" The class cheered as the winning group jumped out of their seats with joy. The class celebrated as the winning group took their prizes, stickers, and a special place in the school's Storytellers Hall of Fame. Miss Clara beamed with pride, knowing she had inspired a new generation of storytellers that day. As the afternoon sun began to set, the students returned to their classrooms, their minds filled with ideas for their next stories. They couldn't wait to see what creative adventures awaited them in the coming week. Back in the classroom, one little boy held up his completed 3-word story proudly. "In a world of endless possibilities, I dreamed of a dinosaur tree cake." He closed his eyes and imagined a world where such a thing could exist, a giant dinosaur made of trees, munching on a delicious cake. He knew that with a little imagination, anything was possible. As the sun set completely and night fell over the school, the little boy drifted off to sleep, still dreaming of his 3-word story. He knew that tomorrow was another day filled with creative possibilities. The 3-word story starter challenge had brought creativity and joy to the children that day. They learned the power of imagination and the fun in weaving stories around simple words. As they slept, they dreamed of more adventures and exciting tales to tell the next day.